What's up? What's up, everybody? 2021 is here. A lot of stuff happening.
Outrageous Fun. Season 3.
What's up, everybody?
What up? Shout out to Frankie for making us spoiled even more with these cute little monitors.
I don't
What's
think-
up? How you doing?
I don't think I'm going to be able to get my
I'm gonna just look at
face
myself
off of
now.
my face. Yeah. But I look stupid when I look down, so I'm going to look up. What's up, bro?
What up?
Nothing, man.
I'll say this. Last week, we were complaining that New York is soft, and
Yeah, they
and
heard us.
I think they heard us because
They heard us, bro.
we're opening everything, I think.
Yeah.
It seems hard to believe.
Well, I know for sure July 1 was the first date.
I
they put
heard
out.
July 1.
Right.
And now I just read an article that they said May 19th, all...
Most things are opening May 19th, I think.
It was very confusing, but it said all restrictions on like bars, restaurants, and shit are done May 19th.
Yeah, the only ones that are staying are like large gatherings inside and outside, like stadiums and theaters and stuff are still
It says
limited to 33%.
most
capacity.
New York, New Jersey capacity restrictions to end starting May 19th. Social distancing mostly stays. Up top, I'm immediately confused.
Yeah.
How are we? This is confusing.
It seems
We're
quite-
confused already.
Quite contradictory.
What the hell?
That doesn't
We're
make no
mad
sense.
confused already. How
So-
can you have full capacity and social distancing?
not-
Because full capacity is you're bumping and grinding with strangers.
Right.
You can't socially distance. Is there a bump and grind clause?
There's no
where
room for
that's
the Holy
okay?
Spirit when you're bumping and grinding.
The Holy Spirit's all up in this whoring 20s right now.
The Holy Spirit's nowhere near the Holy 20s right now, bro.
Yo,
Dude, I've actually...
church is at an all-time low.
Speaking
the
of-
Holy Spirit's not present.
Speaking of the Whoring 20s,
I thought you were gonna say the Holy Spirit.
no, the Holy Spirit's out.
Okay.
Whoring 20s and Holy
Gotcha.
Spirit out. I've been like noticing when I'm flipping through stories, all the single ladies on my Instagram stories are like, oh my God, like I guess some people were in Montauk for some reason this weekend or they were on vacation. I don't know who the hell, I don't even remember who they were. But they're like taking pictures of random like cute guys in the bar. They're like, oh my God, Hot Boy Summer is starting. Hot Boy Summer is starting. Dude, people are already out on the prowl.
Damn,
It's
people
already
be
out.
horny.
Horny people.
Guys cannot do that.
No, you can't be like
At the bar,
slut,
zoom in.
hot slut summer. Look at this whore I'm taking a
Look at
picture
this
of.
sexy
Sick.
ass
Look at
lady.
look at her tits. You can't do
You
that.
cannot do that.
No shot.
Oh,
Oh, what was that?
that was me, I think.
Don't do that.
Sorry.
Yeah, man.
There's
So-
going to be no social distancing with all those people hooking up left and right in the whoring 20s.
none.
So, yeah, May 19th, according to this article, which is literally around the corner.
It's in 2 weeks.
New Yorkers aren't ready. I'll tell you what, no one listened to this podcast telling them that they should take their outdoor masks off. Everyone still has their outdoor masks on.
Yeah, me and you were walking the other day in Long Beach, and
90%.
there was a couple holding hands. And they weren't
Oh, in
holding
Long
hands.
Beach.
Remember, they were just walking next to each other with
Yeah.
full-blown masks on. What
Even
are you doing?
in New York, I guess I can kind of get it because you're just constantly crossing people's paths, and like if you're super whatever about it, like, but
No.
the rule is the rule. The CDC's already come out with the new rule.
I
I'm
can't
out.
get it.
I'm
If
in.
you're outside and you're with your like husband or wife,
Well, if you're outside and like when we saw those people in Long Beach, there was no one within a.
They were
I
in the
couldn't
middle of the
see
street.
Any other people?
Right.
Period.
in the middle of the road. Speaking of Long Beach, dude,
Yeah, Joe's
What a
in Long
great
Beach,
weekend.
and
we'll get to that later. But
we-
but back to this
New York.
this New
We're
York
back.
thing.
New York's back May
So,
19th, allegedly.
I was
what do we
reading-
think's actually going to happen? I don't think people are ready. I'm going to be.
No,
I
I'm
think
with
May
you.
19th. I should take my shirt off and go for a run, and with something painted on my chest, screaming like "Free the nipple in my life" or something.
I mean, you don't need to write free the nipple. The nipple was free.
So free
You're
my
shirtless.
life. My life is free.
So you're free.
I don't think people are as celebratory as me.
I think that people our age will be, but I don't think the
Oh, dude.
normal like New York City resident, like the 45-year-old that you see walking down the street with like two masks on,
Yeah.
that person ain't even close to ready for what's about to happen. I do think this summer New York City is going to be absolutely insane.
Dude, May 21st, first silent disco.
You already booked it?
Yeah,
That seems early.
we're going for it.
Wait.
We are going for
We
it.
just heard a few days ago, July 1st, open, New York.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, you had put out a story like, July 1st, Silent Disco is going to be coming back.
Right.
Today,
Yep. I'm breaking.
we got the
this is
May
live.
19th announcement.
Right.
Between
No. Yesterday I planned it.
So you planned it before the
Yeah, I had an
announcement.
inside guy.
So you had
No, I didn't have
had
an
an
inside.
inside guy.
Listen, all I was saying was I talked to the people.
What were you saying, man?
I didn't think it would. I think it would be a thing that people would be down to do, regardless of this May 19th, July, because it's outside.
Good for you for not
It's
even
all
being
gonna be-
nervous that you would get shut down. Good. Oh, because the
It's not
CDC thing.
Low-key, it's not my problem.
Not your problem. Oh, is it?
It's
It's not
not-
even through your company.
No.
Right, it's through the other company.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
good.
just the
That makes more
talent.
sense. Right.
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
just
yeah.
you're like the hook.
So,
you're hooking.
we'll promote it more. I'm hooking for quiet events. I'm hooking. Yeah.
Wow.
You
Ooh,
know,
that's-
I honestly, I
Did
think
you shit a little when he told you?
no. I'm Michael Jordan.
Fuck you.
No,
I'm
I have,
so mad
if
that
I
you're
second
still
guess it, dude.
with
No,
the Michael Jordan thing.
I'm never not gonna be Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan. What does he do? He never fucking second guesses himself. Don't
Right.
think twice.
Right.
Is there a part of me where I'm like, whoa, I haven't done this in over a year. Do I still know how to speak in public? Do I still know how to have fun? Can I get people out? Fuck all that. Yeah, I can. See you
gonna say, Michael
see you on
Jordan
May
ain't thinking that.
21st. No way.
That
He wins
man-
championships.
He puts $12 million on black. That's kind of what got him
what's
into
up.
trouble. He doesn't second guess that shit.
He didn't. I'm not gonna second guess it. I'm gonna fucking May
can't-
21st. I'm showing up. If there's 20 people there, we're going balls to the wall. If there's 50 people there, we're going balls to the wall.
And it's gonna be randos.
Where are my introverts at? No one's gonna say anything. I'm gonna say that was a trick question. Now I know who all you are. I'm gonna call you all out.
Fuck off. Nobody, no introverts ready for that right now.
You come on the
They
silent
haven't
disco.
spoken in 2 years.
Well, Daddy's kicking you out of your shell.
All right, you have a good time doing
we're
that.
all gonna be caterpillars. We're gonna come out big, beautiful butterflies.
I'm a big beautiful. Was that Bugs
Yeah,
Life?
Bugs
Bugs.
Life.
Fuck, that was a great movie.
I'm
Fuck.
a better butterfly.
Dude, I love this 180 on the New York politicians, just being like, "Oh yeah, we were like, don't do anything," and now they're like, "Everybody, it's gonna." Fucking De Blasio was like, "It's gonna be, I promise, an amazing summer in New York City."
Yeah.
Seems like a promise you can't keep, but also you're probably right.
It has to be.
I hate everybody, bro. I literally.
Why? They're
I
giving
hate-
it to us. Just
they're
enjoy.
giving- I know, but
There's
it's
no
the
room
way
for
they
hate.
do it. It's not. I don't hate what they're doing. I hate the way they do it.
What's wrong with it?
Just like
What's the problem? Get it off your chest.
there was no medium. There was no like you went from here to here or here to here. Like there was no progression. There
Because
was no
Texas opened and they're like, all right,
Yeah.
we can,
but like there's no. I like when people admit that they were being a pussy,
Oh,
and nobody's admitting their pussydom. You know, it's kind of frustrating.
I don't know if it's in their politician ways to like get on the air and just
Right.
be like, people of New York, especially Joe Cormio.
Especially.
Sorry,
Joe
I've
Burrow.
been such a pussy.
You're right. I mean, nobody's.
What do
gonna-
you expect?
No, you're right. I don't expect them to say that.
want
I just
them to
expect
simp?
some sort of something in between. I need some middle ground. I don't know. I'm happy. How's that?
It's like
I'm happy.
Ellen. Her apology was not good enough for us.
Nobody's apology.
I'm
is
with
ever
you.
good
I'm
enough.
like, couldn't these restrictions, like, couldn't you have been like, hey, we realized that last summer we took it a little bit safer than we needed to. Our bad. This summer, let's rock this shit.
But, like, it's
everyone
more-
always like neglects some facts.
Yeah,
to look the better. But it's like, yo, honesty is the best policy. Take all the shit that you've done already, own that, and then like, would you be more down if De Blasio was like, hey, I fucked up, but this summer let's get weird?
Yes.
Yeah, you
If
would.
he said that, I would actually like De Blasio. Like I would be like, bygones are bygones.
But-
You're my guy.
Maybe you're not his target audience.
I don't think I'm his target audience.
He only
off the
needs
bat.
to appeal to like 40 and 60-year-old middle-aged white ladies.
I think that's all he ever
to
has
get the-
appealed to.
to
yeah,
stay in that Gracie mansion.
that's true.
That's all he needs. He don't need you.
No,
you don't,
he
even,
don't
you don't
need
even
me.
live in the city, asshole.
No, you're right, but I still, city's, it's part of me, in a way. Whatever, fuck Cuomo then. We'll talk about Cuomo then. I don't know. I fucking hate them both. We can talk about both of them. Like, hey Cuomo, what about like the 80% of New York
It's
businesses
never
that are
good
out of
enough for you.
business?
We're coming back. Can't
know?
you just say, fuck it,
No,
we're in?
that's what I'm saying. You don't apologize to nobody. Whatever, fuck it. Cuomo, man. Go Cuomo. Fine. The first time I've ever said that my whole life. Finally did something right. Speaking of Cuomo, really quick, I don't mean to. I'm not even changing the subject, but I do have to mention something. I saw this article, this headline: Cuomo sexuals form Facebook group, et cetera, whatever. And I was thinking about it. I thought that Christian Hahn, Mingle with Christian, coined the phrase Cuomo-sexual. Am I wrong? Has that been around for a long time?
It didn't. It wasn't around. When he started saying it, it started becoming popular in the culture.
But I thought he completely straight up invented it. I swear to God.
No.
Am I wrong, or you just have no idea?
No, I don't think.
I'm just wrong?
There's no way.
Okay,
Dude, everyone
but could
says
you
homosexuals. There's no way.
Okay, I'm really
I love
glad-
Christian Hahn, but I'm
Yeah.
sorry. There's no way he
I'm with it. I agree.
He's
Like
the
that's a
direct primary source.
yeah, that's like a very creative and,
Yeah.
and whatever. But when I read this, I didn't know all these things, and
That's
I
hilarious.
thought I was like reading this article, and I'm
I was
just like,
this is my boy Christian
I'm
Hahn.
like, I was about to call him. I swear to God, I was at work and I was like, bro, you made it, man. Like this is a thing now. But I guess I was super wrong. Whatever, fuck it.
What do they call the Cuomo people that hate him? Cuomosexuals and
Everyone else,
no, that's not it.
what is it?
It was a catchy word, and I was gonna say whatever the word for the hater is. I feel like Christian Hahn actually did make up.
He made that one
Like
up.
I don't know, but I'm
Probably
saying he
not.
didn't make up Cuomosexual. But whatever like the conservative hater thing is for it, there's a name for Cuomo whatever.
Frankie, do you remember it?
Cuomophobes.
Cuomophobes.
He might have made that one up.
That he might have been. No, I feel like probably not though.
Maybe not.
I'll give
either.
him that credit because I almost gave him all this credit. So yo, Christian Hahn, good for you on the Cuomophobe thing. That's fucking funny. It does suck that his name just floats into Cuomosexual so well, or it's good, I guess, for him.
Well, it's just
branding.
that it's just that Cuomo rhymes with homo.
I know why it works,
You can
Dylan.
call it Cuomo sapien.
Cuomo sapien. What's that? Someone who's like
That
neutral.
explains
That's
his
someone
nipples.
who's neutral. Because they're like gorilla nipples. Nice. He does have long titty nipples, bro.
Yeah.
Long nipples. Oh man.
New York is coming back.
What do you think it's gonna be like in bars though? Because you still have to wear masks in bars.
Really?
Yeah. Indoor.
What?
I don't know about it. That's what it said. It says like indoor face coverings will still be the norm.
I think in the same way that it's like in a restaurant.
But
Like when you
at a
get
bar,
up-
you're standing at the bar. Like you think there's gonna be dividers at the bar?
I feel like it's only bar seating. But then it doesn't make sense. That's why it doesn't make sense.
It's probably gonna be like at least in Florida, it was like if you have a drink in your hand, you don't need to have a mask on or have it over your mouth. It's probably gonna be something like that.
I mean, the logistics of it is just going to be.
I think it's just the only reason I'm confused is New York hasn't been opened in any sense really in a full over a year. So I'm
Yeah.
just not even. I have
It's
no idea how it's
very-
gonna be.
Also, just the fact that they're like May 9th. It was July 1st. Now it's May 19th. Seems very around the corner.
But I really. Oh jeez. Hold on. What would you just say?
I feel like it's very all of a sudden.
Oh yeah, like when they said July 1st, my first thought's like, okay, we have to wait 2.5 months though. You're gonna like tease us with this
Yeah.
carrot?
Yeah.
That's just dumb.
Yeah, yeah.
Can we just do things?
Can't we just
quicker?
go? What's gonna
Why
happen?
even tell us until like June 1st?
Well, that's what they did. They said, "Hey, July 1st, it's coming." We were like, "Oh," and then they were like, "Just kidding, May 19th,"
Right.
and you're like, "What the fuck?"
Right.
They gave it to you.
Right? I know they gave it to me. They're giving me things I want. They're just not doing it the way I want them to do
Just
it.
take it.
No, fuck you.
You're such an asshole.
Just fucking
They're
do
giving
things
you
the
the
right
things
way.
that you want.
Do it the first time the right way. Stop fucking up and then being like, well, actually, like fucking do it. It's very confusing.
It is confusing.
It's exhausting because you know what happens? We record a podcast on Mondays.
And then
Tuesday, like we would have been like, oh, New York's open July 1st. Next day, never JK, fucking May 19th. Whole episode's got to be scrapped.
Yeah.
It's exhausting.
We did that last week. We were like complaining about why are people still wearing masks on the street, and the
Yeah.
next day the CDC was like, no more masks on the street.
And then
And I'm like, I feel like if we just recorded the way we recorded this, it's just I feel like everything we just said is just not real
It's
anymore.
unfortunate. And
Yeah.
then I was looking at one of our YouTube videos. I forget which one. I think it was the mask one. And whatever we had said was immediately outdated when we posted the YouTube video. And the kid just goes, "Actually, this, you fucking idiots." You guys are uneducated. I was just like, "Fuck, you should have been there."
Oh, is
though.
that the Terry Crews one?
No.
Someone commented on the Terry Crews one about the porn addiction, was like, you guys know nothing about porn addiction. Do your research.
That kid probably did that at like 4 a.m. after a porn binge. He had work in like 20 minutes. He's like, fuck, these guys suck. They're making fun of me. Oh, shit. I have mad sympathy for Terry Crews' porn addiction. If it was real, for sure, the sympathy. But, dude, if you're that disgruntled over that video about like a porn addiction, goddamn. Gotta stop reading them comments.
I know, but they're great.
Right. Speaking of Cuomo and a porn addiction, I also saw this very stupid article that was talking about like guys who cheat,
Right?
and it was like one of those clickbait headlines. It was like
And you
Men
did
who
it.
wear this are more likely to cheat, study says. But it was a like a New York Post article. So I was like, fuck, I got to read this. It's funny. And so the type of clothing they chose to test for this sample of people who would cheat or not cheat, whatever, was Ralph Lauren polo shirts. And they compared, first of all, nobody wears Ralph Lauren polo shirts anymore. Do you?
Only cheaters.
Exactly. No, but they were comparing large logo, like the large horse, you know, the shirts with like the big one, or like the teeny one. And they surveyed
That was the whole
people-
study?
The whole study.
Was who's more likely to cheat? A man who wears a polo shirt with a small horse or
Yes.
a large horse? That is
I-
a very small population.
Can
pool.
I just guess it's the larger logo?
Nailed it,
Yeah.
man. Nailed it. Yeah. That's what it says. Like people who wear large and then their like claim after it was, what was that?
Oh, look at the screen.
I'm sick. Wow, Frankie's on our table.
Triple
Look at that.
screen!
Yo, this is sick.
This
dude.
is sick.
Frankie, you are way too good at your job to be
Yeah.
working with us. It's crazy.
You really got to sign someone good.
Holy shit. Speaking of which, well, we'll talk about that later. But yeah. So their whole claim afterwards was, so in conclusion, like men who wear larger logos on their clothing are more likely to cheat. Like, what a ridiculous claim to get to after just asking people who wear like Ralph Lauren polo
It's just
shirts.
all big graphics are cheaters.
Right. So just, what is that, frat boys maybe? I don't even think frat boys wear polo anymore.
I don't. Who wears big brand? Who the fuck wears a polo with a huge U.S. polo?
Douchebag who cheats on his girlfriend.
But it does fit, honestly.
It does fit.
Like if you look at that guy, you're like, you're a douchebag who cheats on his wife.
But I don't even think about you cheating if you're wearing that. I just think you're like a
But it's not
really
the-
off base on your fashion.
It's not the first thing that comes to mind, but if I'm going down a rabbit hole, maybe I'm like, damn, you got a douchey personality, douche. You're a douchebag. What else is there? You probably have a douchey job and
Right.
a wife that hates you, and then you cheat on her. Boom.
She might love him. She
Maybe.
shouldn't, but she might.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe she loves his money. Maybe they just are not even into each other.
Have you ever worn a large horse
No.
logo? I couldn't see it.
I definitely have worn a Ralph. Actually, I bought one salmon Ralph Lauren polo shirt from Marshalls once.
Very specific details.
Marshalls is where I bought all my Ralph Lauren because it was the only place I could afford it.
Right.
And I bought this.
let's play the sympathy card. Dylan was so poor.
Well,
Shut
it was honestly like
Shut
it's
up.
$30 versus $80.
I know, I'm just being a dick.
Anyway, I was poor. And the Ralph Lauren shirt. It was this salmon shirt, and I was like, I really want this shirt. I was really into salmon-colored things at the time.
Salmon's cool.
Salmon was cool at the time, especially pants too.
Yeah.
I
You're a
buy the
big salmon
polo,
pants guy.
but it was a double XL, and I was like, I'll make it work because I really want it. And every time I wore it, I was like, I look like a big fat tomato. Because like I was chubby, and then I was wearing a salmon top. That,
And you
like,
probably
brought
got,
out
like,
my red hair
sunburn,
more.
too,
Yeah.
and
It was
shit.
a summer thing.
Yo, didn't you have I feel like there's a specific blackout story you have of while wearing that specific salmon colored polo.
I don't think I wore it that often.
Oh, I feel like I remember a very specific drunk story. Dude, we're getting mad texts.
Yeah, what's happening over there? Who's texting
I don't know.
us?
Emily's telling me to look at her story while we're recording, and I'm scared now. Should I look at it right now?
Yeah, do it right now live.
All right, let's do it.
She texted me right before.
Is it? I don't think that could be the one. Oh, it's your text. It's you and her texting. She says, "What you doing?" You say, "About to record." Where you at? Joe's house. Oh, you got plans. Don't say that. What's happening? I'm sipping wine. Ooh, fun. In a robe. Emily, are you blacked out right now?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Damn, lady. She also, I said, yeah, I think, I read that. I was like, is she fucking
Lit.
drunk and horny as hell right now?
I love she put that on her story.
Yeah, like if you put it on your story.
Girl, you savage.
You sipping wine, you chugging wine. What you doing at the house right now?
Yo, really quick, I'm not going to say the news because you have to deliver this news, but Emily texted me today. Dylan's fiance texted me at 8:45 in the morning with just really off-putting, unfortunate news at 8:45 on a Monday morning.
Yeah.
My immediate response was, hey,
Don't
give me bad news on Monday at 8:45 in the morning. Wait till any other time.
Wait till later.
Any other time.
Honestly, Emily had some Benadryl last night. She was sending me so many texts today and so many Instagram messages. She just texts me, Laura bars have arrived. I'm like, all right.
What does Benadryl have to do with her being weird today?
Maybe she was like fucked up into this morning and now she's drinking.
Does that Benadryl really fuck you up?
I mean, I slept like a log. So maybe she slept too hard.
When have you ever not slept like a log?
I sleep light.
Bull fucking shit.
No,
you
I
sleep light.
sleep light. I got a lot of things on my mind.
What are you talking about?
I got a lot of things on my mind these days.
That's nonsense. You don't sleep late at all, bro.
You think,
sleep like
you're thinking back to my blackout salmon shirt days.
No, I'm talking 2 weeks ago. I'm talking 2 weeks ago. I woke up on your couch at like 9:30. You slept till like 11:45.
That's true.
I was like, dude, this kid might be dead. I gotta go. I was like, I gotta go home, man.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh my gosh.
You're blowing up. It's coming in on the iPad.
I know. Is it really? What the hell's going on?
Yeah, it's fine. So sidebar is Joe moved to Long Beach and his apartment is fucking adorable.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Frankie and Sabrina. Big time shout out to Frankie. We showed up at my Roslyn apartment
I
on
heard he
Friday.
went to work.
Dude, I was under this ridiculous impression that I pretty much set my apartment up to just be. I thought we were going to show up at 30 minutes in and out. Like we were going to throw out the couch, throw out the bed, be out.
That doesn't surprise me that you very grossly underestimated that.
Doesn't surprise me either now that I look back at it. At all. It's so on track.
You're
with my
selling, it's
personality.
like most 30 minutes tops.
I think I was like, yeah, it'll take us like an hour or two. Like we'll be back by lunch. We were not back by lunch. We get there. It took us like all day, like 6 or 7 hours. We were just exhausted. We had to take apart shit. It was just a whole day. So thank you to Frankie. Then Saturday, Sabrina and Frankie helped me move all my shit into Long Beach. Dylan was supposed to get there. He missed the train after a tragic story. And that was a tragic story. It was a tragic story. Dylan like missed this train because he couldn't find like a parking spot for his fucking bike. It was this whole thing. So he was like an hour late. So Frankie and Sabrina leave me. I had like an hour and a half or an hour before Dylan was going to get there with this missed train. Dylan shows up. I had already basically moved everything in except for like a couple boxes. Dylan shows up and it's just like off a little bit. And he just goes, sorry, man, I had like a bunch of pot gummies before the train ride. I was just like, oh,
I was
okay.
vibing.
Yeah, no shit. You were
I was
supposed to help
zipping.
me move furniture into my apartment.
Well, you didn't have anything left.
you didn't know that?
Well, I was going to help high.
Yeah, okay. So Dylan helps me carry 2 boxes. We get upstairs, immediate nap.
No,
It
we
takes
went
an
to
immediate
Bed
nap.
Bath & Beyond. First, you dragged me to
Oh,
Bed
yeah.
Bath & Beyond.
Bed Bath. No, you took a nap before Bed Bath and after Bed Bath.
I think I was lounging before Bed Bath and then napped after Bed
Okay,
Bath.
lounged before Bed Bath.
And I gotta
Napped
say,
after
Joe in Bed Bath was a hot mess. Hot mess. Joe's like, dude, I was like sitting there on my phone. I'm like, all right.
Not helping again.
I don't know what you're looking for.
Could have asked.
No, well, I'm not gonna. I threw out some stuff. You
threw out a couple things.
You were like, "Where are the bed sheets?" You were going frantic.
We
for the
couldn't
bed-
find the bed
No,
sheets.
you couldn't find the bed sheets for 10
I was.
minutes.
I had
and then
a
I was like,
meltdown.
"What is it?" And then Joe's like, "I literally cannot find the bed sheets anywhere. I found one thing. How could this be the only bed sheets?"
I did, bro.
And then I picked my head up from my phone. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, I'm trying to fuck around on my phone. I was like, I don't really want to be in Bed Bath right now. It's Saturday. And then I picked my head up for 2 fucking seconds. I find the whole rack of bed sheets Joe
did.
couldn't find.
He did. And
Hey,
then
it was right in front of your face,
And
guy.
then I forgot the bed sheets like somewhere in the store. And we
Right.
bought everything. We left. We got back to my
lost the
apartment.
bed sheets.
No bed sheets. I was like, fuck, I got to go back and get bed sheets. So that's why I had to go back.
And that's when I napped. I earned the nap.
nap. Yeah, I guess you were in the nap.
I gotta say, what was your vibe on Bed Bath?
I hated it there.
I
The guy who, when we walked in the store, first of all, oh yeah, Dylan forgot his mask.
right.
So I had to go in the store and buy him a mask. And I walked in the store. The line was straight up around the whole store. And I was like, nah. So I just like walked around the store, did like 3 laps. And I was just opening a box of masks. And I found one. I got one out. I sprinted outside. I gave it to Dylan. I was like, hurry the fuck up, bro. Hurry the fuck
Yeah,
up.
Joe comes out, gives me a mess. He's like, put it on, shut up, and come inside.
Take the gun. Leave the cannolis. Or leave the gun. Take the gun.
And as soon as we walked in, some man came out of seemingly nowhere. I think he came out of the Beyond section. He's like, hello, can I help you guys? I was like, whoa!
He was off.
Yeah, he was.
He was like Long Beach, been in Long Beach for too long off.
I think he was an alien. Sometimes my dad says when you go to sometimes you go to like a Dunkin' or like a 7-Eleven, and my dad always just goes, he comes back from the car, he's like, there's a space landing in there.
Ooh.
Because you just like walk around, there's just freaks.
That's kind of funny. I feel like in Men in Black, like it would always be like a random guy that was an alien, like
Yeah,
like,
it's
like a cashier somewhere.
It's always in a convenience store.
Yeah.
Because aliens love convenience.
Who doesn't?
And they work at Bed Bath.
That's a universal. That's a consciousness thing.
Yeah.
If you're conscious, you like convenience.
This guy was a character in Men in Black, and we were like, no, we're fine. I thought he was about to press us about the mask.
He asked me so many questions. Like, do you need any help? He was like, all the outdoor furniture, if you're looking for any, is right here. I was like, yeah, I know because we're standing in it. Like, we're there.
We're here.
He explained
Outdoor
it, like,
section.
4
Hi,
times.
I'm Tom.
Hi, I'm Tom.
But yeah, I was
yeah.
gonna say we were the only people speaking. Like
We were speaking a lot because I was having a meltdown.
But it was so weird. It was such a quiet. There was like a very low, like I don't know what Spotify Bed Bath was, but it was just like the worst.
It's like relaxing rain sounds. Rate Spotify?
I don't know. It was just not good music. Let's
Oh,
just
was
leave
there?
it there.
I didn't even notice the music. It was so quiet.
Well, there was like a background noise of just music, and then it was just everyone that was walking through the store. Just it felt like everyone was a zombie.
Yeah, it did. It was weird. Like
Everyone was just like in Bed Bath on a Saturday, just like going through the motions of like. There seemed like there were some like Bed Bath regulars there that like Bed Bath is their fix, and those people hurt me.
Bro,
I was like, this feels like a little bit of a heroin.
and they love the
addict
coupons.
thing.
They have like the whole bag of coupons.
Yeah.
First of all, Bed Bath sick with the coupons.
I
though.
know that's how they get you though.
That is how they get you. But wait, dude, I just remembered something. When I went back to Bed Bath to get the bed sheets and I got a bunch of other shit, I'm looking around. Of course, again, couldn't find the bed sheets. Realize,
Idiot.
but I realized like, oh no, like I have to shit, and like I just got here and I have time. I have to spend some time here, and like, but like, it's one of those where like I had to stop moving or we were gonna have an issue. So in the middle of like you know how they have like Harmon section with like all like the lotions and toothpaste and all that shit, like the section of Bed Bath, all that shit. I was in that like looking for deodorant and I just went like, and like took a knee at the end of one of the aisles and was just like, this'll
Took
pass.
a knee?
Took a knee. I was like, this'll pass. We'll get it. You're gonna make it, man.
Your almost poop took you to a knee?
Took me to a knee. It was that or risk. I'm not risking, dude. I took that fuck out of that knee. Are you kidding? Your body tells you take a knee.
Jesus.
You take a knee.
I've never felt so inclined that I had to shit that I went down on a knee.
There's no way that's true, Dylan O'Keefe. Dylan Gabriel O'Keefe, there's no way in your whole life you've never once taken a knee because you had to shit. There's just no way. Dylan, you've shit in somebody's backyard. I've seen it.
have
There's
shit in
no
someone's
way
backyard.
that you've never taken a knee to prevent shit. You maybe
If anything, I just go shit in the backyard.
Yeah, what's worse, bro? Like, what's worse, shitting in somebody's backyard or like taking a knee to like
So
suck
I
it
go
back
into
up?
the aisle with all like the lotions and stuff, and I just pull down and take a shit.
You're like one of those kids who sits on one of the toilets and just shits.
I go into
What,
the
this
toilet
doesn't work?
and I just took a dump.
Oh,
Left.
you won't.
Tom was like, "Can I help you with anything?" I was like, "Toilet paper."
Hi, I'm Tom.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. So I forgot about that little tidbit.
One more thing about Bed Bath. Click. What do you think? Good movie or bad movie?
Phenomenal movie.
Really like it. Really liked Click.
Phenomenal movie.
Really liked Click.
It's one of those movies you went into it thinking it was going to be one thing.
Hilarious.
Right, just funny.
and then
You left
and it was like my
and
heart.
you were sobbing.
Yeah, my heart hurts.
But you also were like, but it was also hilarious.
Yeah.
Amazing movie. Dude, Adam Sandler, what a chameleon. Really quick, also on Adam Sandler, have you seen the viral TikTok or video going around? There was like this chick who works at IHOP. Did you see that shit?
Oh, I saw that. This
She like worked at IHOP and there's like security cam footage of the whole thing and Adam Sandler walks in and was just like wanted a table, but there was a 30-minute wait. She was like, sorry, 30-minute wait, and he like left. But could you imagine the realization that you just denied Adam Sandler a seat at IHOP? Like fucking clear him a goddamn seat. It's Adam. It's Happy Gilmore. Give him a fucking seat.
Adam Sandler would go to IHOP first of all.
Of course he would. He's such a man of the people.
Yeah.
He's not above IHOP.
What's
Are
up
you-
with his clothes, dude?
They're bad, but you think he gives a fuck? His wife is dope and hot.
Yeah.
He's rich as hell. If I was rich as hell, I would wear fucking cargo shorts and sweatpants every day.
He wears like quadruple XL gym shorts.
Yeah, I don't get his sizing.
Yeah.
His body, like
wears,
in the
like-
nude, must be shaped like a goddamn avocado or something.
Yeah, it
like,
is.
It's gotta be.
He
all
definitely's
sorts
got
of
some
fuck-
weird nips. I love you, Adam, but like, dude,
I feel like
he's
I've seen-
packing some weirdies.
Wait. Speaking of packing things, has anybody? Me and Dylan have, but have anybody in this room seen the new Dave Portnoy sex tape?
Oh wow, yeah. Did you see it?
You haven't
Frankie?
seen it? So I tried to Google it for tonight, but it's like off the internet. I guess he got it taken down. So I don't know how Hogan and them had it.
Right. That's where we saw it.
Dude, it is
It's graphic.
but it's very graphic.
He has a choker on her, like some dominatrix shit, and it's just like,
He's got a chain leash on her, but he's just like shoving his fingers in like
Yeah.
her eyes, ears, and mouth. It just looked uncomfortable, and nose, and like it was uncomfy for everybody.
that's what happens when you get to the top.
I think that's what happens when you have an Adderall addiction and like
Yeah.
a power thing. But I don't know. I'm a big Prez guy, and
I'm a huge Prez guy.
and
but-
he rolled off of the whole sex tape thing. Like he always rolls off of shit so well.
Yeah.
He's just like, "What? I fuck. Who cares?" That's his response. I fuck. What up? Like, okay, sick. That's so smart to do that.
you always get to lean in.
You gotta lean in.
You got to lean in. There's
He's
no
the
other.
king of leaning in.
Exactly. See, that's what you
One
want
day.
from De Blasio.
Exactly. That's all I ask. I appreciate leaning in.
If you're using trains and you're chaining up your bitches, just
Right.
admit.
Just be like that. And then he claimed that was like a 3 on the kink scale. That was what they were saying.
That was what
Like,
they said. It was
they
a
said-
3 on the kink scale.
I'm terrified for a 10.
That feels like just a Portnoy thing to say,
Right.
where he just downplays it.
Right. Yeah.
Because Jesus Christ, what are you doing if you're at a 10, bro?
Well, I think he's saying like that's what I'm saying.
He's borking at that
You
point.
hanging her out
I
the
don't even know
window? Like you just hang her by 1 foot out the window?
This
like,
one's called
is
the
a
Michael
10.
Jackson blanket.
This is a 10. Fuck it. Hey.
So listen,
Well, yeah.
we're gonna meet in the bedroom. Then I'm gonna grab you by your ankles. I'm gonna dangle you off the balcony. That's it. That's the whole thing. Yeah, that's a 10.
That's it.
That's it.
And we're both gonna come. Trust me. It's a 10. Holy shit. Oh man. I want to talk about some OnlyFans, bro. Give it to me, Dill.
The OnlyFans world just gets spicier and spicier.
It's a sticky place.
It's a spicy, sticky place.
It'll suck you in. One way or another, it's gonna suck you in.
I've never gotten sucked in. I never have. Spoken like a guy who's been sucked the fuck in.
I've been sucked. That came out way wrong. Didn't even do it on purpose. Yeah, I've been sucked once or twice.
Yeah.
Sucked in, but whatever. We survived. We made it out.
Does this story make you want to go back in?
Nah.
A mom, a son who was
I hated
19.
everything.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, I know. Just read it. Do it.
This honestly could be the script of a porno as well.
It
but
probably
this is a real
already
story.
is.
A son creates an OnlyFans page for his mom, and she's making mad bills. And now they're like making money together, and he's bringing in the money off his mom's OnlyFans page.
Yeah, he's like requesting a cut of the loot. Do you want that cut? You know what? How about this? If my mom,
If a mom,
if a
I'm
mom,
not making this personal.
If someone's mom, if
Yeah.
your mom, I'll say your.
Yeah.
If your mom,
No. If a mom,
not. Oh, I just don't. I can't. I'll say someone's mom. I can't picture either of their moms now. I have to. We'll divert. If someone's mom
yeah,
were to start an OnlyFans, I think the only way you could get over it is if you were getting a chunk of it.
I mean,
Because if you're not getting a chunk and you just have to sit there and live with
okay, I'm gonna
your
say
mom's
it.
OnlyFans fame, I don't know if I could handle that.
Is it sex negative if you're not about your mom's OnlyFans page?
I think it actually is sex negative.
Oh, that sucks.
Doesn't that suck? Because
yo.
we're sex positive as hell.
I know it's a slippery slope. This sex positivity thing.
Fuck, it is a slippery
I gotta
slope.
support
I
moms
know.
with their sons
I
now.
know.
Come on.
But is sex
But I'm
positive?
sex positive. Where do we draw the line?
It's not a black or white thing. Like it's not like you're sex positive. You have to support everything.
but like
Like I'm not supporting getting dangled out a window. That's not sex negative. You know?
yeah, like there's just but it's just when does if there's just blindly if there's consent involved. I feel like you have to. It's sex positive. If you don't
Shut
support,
up. Every time we talk about a sexual act, there's consent involved. 100% of the time.
that's what I'm saying.
So you're saying we have to support everything that consent is
Everything
involved?
that's been consented to, you have to support, or you're sex negative.
Okay.
Like, if,
all right.
did you follow there?
I hear you.
Yeah,
But is sex negative in the same like ballpark as like sexist? You know what I mean? Like or racist, like where you're like shaming, hating, or are you just like disapproval, like disappointed dad who's
You're
like,
just
I wish
throwing-
you didn't do that.
that's negative energy.
Right. It is. You're right. So I think it's more of a disappointed father / mother
Yeah,
as opposed to like
yeah,
hatred.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna say if you don't support this son and mom working together on an OnlyFans page, you're a sexist. I feel like that's intense.
Strong, right?
Yeah, you're sex negative though. That's like a step.
I think it's kind of, hey, if you there's a way to look at it where you're like, hey, it's kind of cute that
Yes. We're sex positive
We're
guys.
sex positive. It's kinda-
we gotta lean in.
It's kind of cute that like.
It's cute.
I mean, I would support if my mom was an entrepreneur. I would support her business.
It hurts to hear.
I wouldn't necessarily support her OnlyFans, but it's cute that this kid decided to support his mom's entrepreneurial endeavors, which happen to be hooking. But like, that's fine.
Yeah.
You know, good for
for them.
That's a cute. They must have a really good relationship.
Not for me.
She can't be like doing porn though. She's probably just posing nude, I think. Because I don't know if any like child could just be like, yeah, mom, go film yourself getting stuffed and give me some of the money. I think
just
that.
ordered you that new dildo you asked for that Tuesday shoot.
I don't like that
Yeah.
out loud.
It's weird.
I don't like hearing you say the word dildo. I'll say it. It was weird for me.
Because
Because your name was Dylan, and I expected you to say Dylan,
Nah.
and you said dildo, and it threw me.
dildo.
By the way, every time I hear the word dildo, I think of Ryan Caccioli, because he used to say dildy in high school. Remember?
Yeah.
That's what I just wanted to say that. So shout out Ryan Caccioli if you're listening.
Yeah, he really wants that shout out.
He probably doesn't even remember our names.
I just don't love it, but I'm trying to be sex positive out here.
Yeah,
I'm only throwing positive. Anything that's consensual feels I gotta.
But this isn't a scenario that requires consent. Nobody's fucking.
Well,
each
he's
other.
not putting his mom shit on OnlyFans without her permission, Joe.
She's is he posting it for her? Like
I think
he's putting the naughty
Dude, he
captions
started
in there?
it. Yeah.
No, okay.
There's
He coulda
naughty
started-
captions.
in OnlyFans. Yeah, it's like
What are
there's-
the captions?
It depends.
You know.
No, I don't know.
Give me an example.
I mean, no. Hey, Dylan, no. No, I won't do
Fine.
that.
I concede to your consent. No means no.
You like my butt, daddy? Some shit like that. Like some bullshit like that. Like you think he's typing, you like this ass, daddy? And like posting a picture of his mom's ass?
And then taking 20%.
You need 40% if that's what you're doing. I think you need 51%. You need ownership.
Yeah,
Like,
you do need no ownership.
You
That's
need a
fucked
majority
up.
stake.
That's,
No,
that,
bro, if your mom's making you post naughty captions, I want 51%.
then that's a Britney dad situation.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Is Britney's dad filming her like? You. There's no way
That's
to talk
what we're
about this
saying.
where I don't want to kill
OnlyFans
myself.
is spicy. The whole world. We're just in an OnlyFans world. You know what I mean? It's tough to talk about.
We are in an OnlyFans world.
We were just in an OnlyFans world. Spicy.
Yo, we were
Hashtag spicy.
How about our idea?
We still
Our
need to,
updated idea though.
I'm still with it. We go in
do.
there as a podcast before we get this kid on.
Full nude.
Oh, me? No.
Remember that was the idea. It was we're gonna do a full nude podcast. We're gonna blur out the
Oh,
genitals, but we're gonna do a full nude podcast posted only to OnlyFans.
I'll say it like we definitely need to spice this up.
Yeah, I mean this is getting vanilla.
Yeah.
I love talking to you, but not that much.
Yeah.
I want to see your dick a little bit.
I just
mean,
want
what?
fame.
Yeah,
Weirdo.
that's what I meant too. I don't want to see your dick. I just want the fame. I'm in it for the bills, not the dick. What's the difference?
That's OnlyFans world.
Yeah, I guess we are in an OnlyFans generation.
No,
When
I'm
is
just saying
gonna-
that. Yeah.
But when's OnlyFans gonna? You think that's the new? You think like Pornhub and stuff goes away and it's only like OnlyFans?
Yeah,
vibes?
because everything's monetizable.
But I think Pornhub probably monetizable. People don't just post their shit up there and not get paid. I'm sure
They definitely do.
they get paid.
No.
I saw it could be bullshit. It was like an Instagram meme bullshit.
I think the world is all
But-
moving to like I put my content out there, you pay for it, and whether that's sex content,
Yeah,
whatever
but-
content.
But I've seen shit on Instagram where they're like, oh, like Pornhub will pay you $20,000 for a 5-minute sex tape. Am I crazy? I'm positive I've seen those before.
That's not a bad deal.
That's a great deal. Are you kidding? Where do I send it? I don't give a fuck. Send it. Shit.
Well, they
Yeah.
said TikTok was going to be the next Vine, but TikTok ain't going nowhere.
Oh yeah,
TikTok
is not
has
going nowhere.
imprinted its longevity on society.
It's because of the pure addictiveness.
Did
Yeah.
you guys hear the news?
What's news? Frankie, is that a
they have-
Yoo-hoo?
It is a Yoo-hoo.
Oh my god,
Yep.
that's delicious. Continue.
But they just hired a new CEO, and it's like some Chinese like. No,
I knew it.
This is breaking news today.
Okay.
But people are like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Wasn't it always Chinese?
I mean, they apparently got away from the Chinese, like brought it to America and like changed it up. But like, they're like, "What's going on?"
Can we pull it up I'd love to read that.
I would love to read that too.
Because
I would-
that
you know
just
what I would
triggered in
love
my
to read?
brain, like, dude, during quarantine, like, Trump banned TikTok.
Yeah.
I thought everyone thought TikTok
Well,
was going away,
Do you remember? I
and it
remember
just
hearing.
never.
I remember
Charlie
hearing, like,
D'Amelio is very much still a thing.
very much. I remember hearing tech analysts saying that the algorithm was like the craziest, like most fucked up algorithm of all
Really?
time.
They like
yeah.
take all your data.
Yeah, the way it stored your absorbed your data was like crazy. I mean, I am not smart enough to understand what any of it probably meant, so I didn't even bother.
What do you
reading
think the
article, but-
longest rabbit hole a TikTok user has gone down in one swipe? In one,
like without stopping?
yeah,
Oh, I don't know if
I would go full day.
you think you'd go 24 straight hours.
I think there's someone out there who's gone like
How-
10 hours straight.
I was gonna say I don't know if I could push it to double-digit hours in a row, but I think it's right there. It's like 9, 10, 12 hours.
Yeah.
Like definitely. If who like considers himself relatively like I'm a moderation guy,
Mm-hmm.
if I've been on TikTok for like an hour and a half straight up in my life at least once, which has definitely happened more than once, then I could see somebody out there with nothing to do doing that for 12 hours.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's a lot of TikTok.
Yeah.
That's a lot of savage, classy, bougie, ratchet.
Have you seen, you know what? I love TikTok.
It's
I-
sick.
I love TikTok, and I honestly love how
The dances are dope.
they're great. Like they're like it's like a community almost. I love that shit.
Yeah.
and it's fun. But when I see videos of like people like they see like two TikTok chicks like on the beach and they do it from like a third angle, I'm like, and they're like making fun. I'm just like, yeah, that is really so sad,
Yeah.
and I hate
I
it
don't like looking at it. I like looking at the videos. I don't like the making of.
100%.
I usually love the making of more than the product.
Right.
Like when you get the behind the scenes, you're like, oh, this is good shit. When
Right.
you get the behind the scenes of TikTok, you're like, fuck, that's weird.
Yeah, dude, when the documentary like behind the music comes out of all the TikTok stars, you're gonna like kill yourself. It'll be like watching the Ring movie. You ever see the Ring?
Yeah.
You know how they watch the movie and they die?
Yeah.
That'll happen.
Yeah.
Like you'll watch that, but you'll just become a douchebag. You'll like grow flow and like kill yourself. Wait, so let's see this TikTok Hong Kong CNN situation. You got anything?
Yeah, it's here on the screen in front of your face.
TikTok has finally appointed a new permanent chief executive 8 months after its former leader called it quits as the U.S. was threatening to ban the app. Oh, okay, so he quit. The company on Friday announced that it had named Shuzi Chu as CEO. He joined the company earlier this year as CFO. Okay, so he's definitely Chinese. Does that necessarily mean he's...
Isn't it
He's previously been a top executive at Xiaomi, whatever that is. That makes
what's
my
Xiaomi?
that makes my vacuum.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that who makes your vacuum? Dude, Frankie's vacuum is so sick. So sick. It definitely has all of his data in the world, but like it's so tight.
How could it have his data?
It's a robot. It's like the Roomba,
So they have
but it's like a better Roomba. It's like the Chinese sick.
so they have an
Roomba.
imprint of this room.
Yeah, they have the
Yes.
full blueprint. Yeah, it's sick.
And this guy's worried about China. You gave him the blueprint.
I know. He's like, fuck it. It's convenient though. I don't want to clean it.
That's how they get you.
yeah.
One time
He's like, but this will wipe your ass though. It's like, but I don't want. Okay, fuck it.
one time it just started like making. It like switched to Chinese.
It's just like
up.
yelling
Shit,
Chinese.
How high were you?
I swear.
How many Sabrina's cupcakes do you eat, kid?
I swear to God, it fucking happened. I was like,
That vacuum just say ni hao?
no, like I was, I just went to the app.
Don't worry, I got that. What the fuck? That's Japanese fuck.
No, I just went to the app and I was like, where you just click the start cleanup and it was like ding dong dong. I'm like, what?
That
the
seems
fuck?
offensive, man.
Fuck you. That's what it sounded
I'm just
like.
kidding. I don't know. You're fine.
So scary.
It's fucking hilarious. You
Sound
definitely
like a
shit.
bunch of pots dropped down the stairs.
Is that what people say?
That was a joke back in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a kind of a good joke. Speaking of Sabrina's
Bing,
cupcakes,
bang, bong.
I'm kind of glad. I'm glad that we're at where we're at in like culture and shit. But I'm also really glad we grew up in the era where people were still like didn't give a shit about what they said. Like the jokes were just
Savagery.
ridiculous, man. I'm so
Yeah.
glad we got a taste of that because like our kids aren't going to grow up in that.
No.
Unless we say it at home, and we're going to get in trouble by the school if we do that shit.
If I say that, yeah, like I just said that, I'm like, fuck, I shouldn't have
My
said
kid
that.
goes in and just goes, ho, ho, ho. I'm like, fuck, oh, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. It was his mother.
Oh, God.
She's a fucking brutal racist. That bitch. Oh man,
The Yankees, what's up?
dude, big week for the Yankees right now.
Huge week for the Yankees.
Big, like
They're
first of all,
winning?
they're winning. By the way, they're doing really well. They're
My
back to
mom-
500. Oh no.
My mom just said, "Holy shit, no racist Chinese talk." We disclaimered it.
Ma, I love you, Eva. By the way, Eva.
But honestly,
Mrs.
she makes a good point.
She's 100% right. I have no disagreement with what you just said. Eva, I'm talking right at you. Frankie, give me the camera. I hope Dylan told you how often I apologized to you last week.
but she was not offended.
I know, but I wanted to make sure.
Okay.
Because you got to know I'm joking
Yeah.
when I
We're-
call
this
you.
is-
No, I'm just kidding. I love you, and I just wanted you to know I'm just joking.
So the Yankees, huge week. The
yeah.
Yankees are starting to win. New
Yeah, they're
Yorkers,
500 now.
We're above 500. New Yorkers are starting to. My
We're back
whole
behind
theory
them.
about, we got to get May 19th.
It's all happening, dude.
It's all happening. Get the wheels churning.
We just keep predicting the future.
We keep predicting the future. May
you think
19th,
about
things
it.
are open. The Yankees are going to start winning. Don't forget to buy your tickets to the Big Up Silent Disco. And,
Shameless plug. I hate when Dylan plugs shit. It's the worst part of this podcast by far.
last time I said it, you said, don't plug your shit on my podcast.
Don't you plug your shit on my podcast.
I got to get the word out.
You gotta
Yeah.
continue with your Yankee talk.
Oh, and
You had some shit
it's
to-
back. We're back.
Yeah, we're fucking back.
We're
dude.
back.
We're back. So for people who care and for people who don't, the Yankees this week are playing the Houston Astros for the first time since the Houston Astros booted them out of the ALDS on some controversial cheating shit in 2019. What's up, Dylan?
Wasn't that 2 years ago?
2019.
They didn't play in 2020?
Not once because shortened season. And then the Yankees got eliminated in the playoffs before they got a chance to beat them.
How did they not have one regular season matchup?
They didn't. There just wasn't time in the schedule for that much interleague play.
Oh, because
Yeah.
they're in the National.
No, they're in the
Astros are
American League, but they're not in the American League East.
Oh.
They're in and the leagues, or maybe they are, but like the leagues last year, they switched them up, the zoning up because COVID, they couldn't travel.
Whatever
a lot.
the fucking case is.
So they're back
playing,
and they got to fucking. This
and
is
they
a
gotta
big week,
Sweep that ass.
dude. I mean,
You got to spank Jose Altuve till
Oh.
fucking next month.
honestly,
bro.
kill him. I hate him. Kill them all.
He knew what that. I'll never forget when Aroldis Chapman threw that slider. And
Oh
he
my
just
God.
sat on it and smashed it for a home
And
run.
then
And
he's-
Aroldis Chapman was just smiling. He's like, this fucking guy just knew that pitch.
Oh, of course he did. Of course he did. I was reading this article too about how it's going to be a huge telling series for the Yankees, like super important, whatever. And they were like, yeah, like the whole scandal gave rise to like a lot of conspiracy theories about the Astros. Suck my dick. That wasn't even conspiracy.
pure fact.
It was absolute fact.
And then they got a slap on the wrist.
They didn't even
They
get
cheated, won the World Series.
They got no suspensions.
They got nothing.
They didn't get anything. It was crazy. So honestly, this is just huge. Everybody, if you're boycotting Major League Baseball, unboycott for the week. We need
Unboycott for the Astros.
We need the attention.
We need the attention. We need all rise for a judge, baby.
By the way, speaking of boycotting the MLB, I told you the story about how my mom was boycotting the MLB last week. So since then, I guess she's kind of. I don't know if she felt bad or she remembered how much she fucking loves baseball.
Yeah.
But every time the Yankees are winning, I get a little text. She's like, "Oh, Judge home run." I'm like, "That's right, bitch. You back, Mama. We got you back.
Let's go. Everyone's got to come back because the Yankees need us because New York needs a win.
Uh-huh.
What better way to spend? The Knicks are going to win.
The Knicks are going to fucking win.
The Islanders are going to win a cup.
100%.
And the Yankees are winning then.
Dude, New York needs this.
Let's
oh my God,
go.
I haven't thought about. The Knicks are actually good right now.
Yeah.
Like they're in the playoffs.
They're not going to win the championship.
No, they're not. But
let's
they will
ride
have
that
an
gravy train.
opportunity to.
I also know nothing about the Knicks, and I used to be a Nets fan, but like, fuck it, let's go Knicks.
No, but they're really good.
And Knicks to the moon.
Knicks to the moon. The
Islanders
Islanders
are
are
sick.
unreal too. I
Islanders
haven't
to the
really
moon.
thought about it. I mean, the Giants and Jets are still ass,
We don't think about
but
that.
we don't need them.
We only need.
We got the big three right now.
Yeah.
running through running
And the
train
Yankees
on the
need to
on the
pick up
defense.
those wins from the Astros. Then that will catapult them into.
I'll say this: if
Success.
the Yankees sweep
That's
the
what I'm
Astros,
saying.
if the Yankees sweep the Astros, we're having a big season.
Big season.
A big season.
Big turnaround.
Huge. If they don't sweep the Astros, we still have a shot. But if we sweep the Astros, big season.
Yeah.
Auto.
You're looking for reasons to get excited out there, people. Jump
Yeah.
on the train.
It's hilarious. Nobody that listens to our podcast probably watches the Yankees.
Nobody.
But that needs to change.
Watch the Yankees.
Watch the
Get
fucking
into
Yankees.
it. It's something to be excited about.
Don't you need something to root for?
Yeah.
We're rooting for New York City. That went nowhere, but now we're back.
We're rooting just New York.
Right.
All New York, everything.
Right.
Everything. Even De Blasio.
Dude, we really do. We really do.
Even
Like,
Cuomo, Joe.
dude, it's really weird. Like, dude, I was
We
talking
need
to
everyone to do good, man.
I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was like, we were just talking about how everybody just only talks about politics now when you're like in social settings. And she was just like, yeah, like I go around my friends and they're just like, fuck Cuomo, fuck Cuomo. I'm like, who cares? Like, you don't know how hard it is to govern New York State. She's like, and she's trying to be all logical and shit. I'm like, all right, yeah. Well, now we're talking about politics, so shut up.
Yeah.
But it's really weird. Like, New York is the prideful city. Like, New York pride is such a,
New York pride's at an all-time low.
it's at an all-time
I said
low.
it last week. I'll say it again. It's at an all-time low.
Like when 9/11 happened, rest in peace, you know,
Yeah,
tragedy.
never forget.
Never forget. When that happened, it brought New York together so hard.
Yeah.
This is the low.
It drove
this
us
did
apart.
the exact opposite. Drove everybody
Let's
apart.
go, okay? It was a fucked up year.
Dude, the Yankees win the World Series. New York is back.
Yeah.
Dude. The Yankees win the World Series?
How can you boycott when they World Series?
You can't.
How can you boycott a World Series?
We're going to the parade because it's going to be open July 1st. What's up?
Yeah.
May 19th.
Let's
What's
go to
up?
some games. We'll
Oh,
invite some
yeah.
people.
Oh, yeah.
Meet us at the game.
We should do that. If we do, I'm talking to you people who are listening. If we do, by some chance, grow some sort of small Yankee following, we should buy like 20 seats, block us like
Fucking
bleacher
Yankee
seats.
If you listen to
and
the podcast, just come hang out with us at a baseball game. Everyone wants
Yeah.
to go to a baseball game.
for sure.
Outrageous Fun goes to the game.
Okay, fuck it. We're buying seats. we're renting out the stadium. We make negative $1,000 a month on this podcast. We're renting the
Let's
stadium.
party.
Hell yeah. Oh, so yeah, fucking go Yankees this week. Big week for the Yankees. I want to talk about Disneyland real quick.
Okay. That's where I figured we should go. 'Cause
Frankie,
those ones suck.
yeah, their ass. Frankie is gonna love this.
Oh, yeah.
And Sabrina, if you're over there still awake, you're gonna love this too. So, Disneyland in Cali in Anaheim opened up a new ride this past weekend. It's a Snow White ride, and at the end of the ride, they show the kiss. You know, the true love's kiss that wakes Snow White up from her everlasting slumber. And the woke squad, the cancel culture mob, is out for blood because of a non-consensual kiss being displayed on Disneyland's ride. Can you fucking believe it? Are you serious?
God.
Kill yourself.
Yeah, that's so much.
Dude, it's fucking Snow White.
It's a fairy tale.
Listen, if Donald Trump planted one on like sleeping Rosie O'Donnell, you could freak out. But it's fucking, it's fucking cartoon Snow White. It's a goddamn classic. Walt Disney's a genius. He's a little pervy, but he's a genius. Get over it.
It's from
Holy shit.
It's True Love's kiss.
Their argument is like, how can it be True Love's kiss if only one person knew it was happening? I'm like, I honestly, good point.
Yeah, I read the whole consent situation. I'm like, okay, yeah, technically,
Right.
but it's
Hey,
True Love's kiss, assholes.
Is this the are you gonna get mad at Shrek? Fuck you.
Just because you don't know what True Love's kiss tastes like, don't
Right.
put your jealous shit on consent.
Yeah,
Get
just because
it the
you're
fuck
alone
out
with
of
your
there.
86
Yeah,
cats. Fuck you.
Fuck you and your
your
cats.
cats. You bitch. But like, listen, like, oh, I forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah, fuck that shit. That is just like
They said that you couldn't you have reimagined an ending? First of all, if you're gonna tell people to reimagine the ending, reimagine it yourself.
yeah, like
Think of what I was trying to think. I'm like, what is the ending if it's not True Love's kiss that wakes her up? That's the entire fucking story.
right, it's the whole thing.
story is she got poisoned by the witch, right?
Yeah, the
And she
apple.
goes to sleep. The only thing that'll wake her up is True Love's kiss. What's gonna wake her up? A
how
slap
she-
in the face?
exactly.
That's not consent.
How could she find true love when she's sleeping? If somebody doesn't just take the leap,
You know
you're
what
just
will
gonna let
wake
her
her
sleep?
up? True Love's singing her a song. Sing her a song. Boring.
No, what are you gonna make her the CEO of a company because it's 2021? Like, is that what we're gonna do? Will
be-
that wake her up?
There's gonna be one more person Googling how to punch a girl in the face.
Oh my god! You saw
Yeah, I
that
saw
shit? Yo, so really quick, that whole thing. I saw that headline today. It was like, how to hit a woman and not get caught. Like, was Googled 160 million times or some shit in 2020. Like up like 100%. And then so I was trying to find the actual article and I Googled it. And the article, they were forced to edit it because it was just completely a lie. It was just completely wrong. Like, it was like domestic violence is up like 20 or 30%, but it had like that was not Googled 16 million times. Like, that was completely bullshit. So I was pretty upset about that because I wanted to talk about that today. But back to fucking Snow White. Like, is this the first time there were holes in a plot?
Is it a hole or is it just not woke?
It's not. Yeah, yeah.
It's not a hole. It's True Love's kiss.
But is it not woke? You know what I mean? Like, is it not woke?
Isn't it?
Like, I feel like
I'm gonna leave that joke alone.
Oh,
I was gonna make a woke and she wakes up in a kiss and never mind. Fuck me.
a woke.
Yeah.
It's just a shitty joke.
Yeah.
Or a really good joke.
If I was a dad, not yet. Party. It's True Love's kiss though.
That's what I just don't see how it's even in the woke category. Like, I don't even know how you're
'Cause
gonna
it's
go
consent.
after. Why are we going after Disneyland? Like, Walt Disney hated Jews. You know?
He did?
Yeah, he was a notorious anti-Semite.
Oh.
Like, we're gonna then.
Okay, then
we're
if
gonna
he's
go-
a notorious anti-Semite, you're not allowed to go to the park.
My point exactly. So
You can't boycott the rides. You got to boycott the park.
Right, you got to boycott everything. You
Yeah.
should have been there in the first place.
Yeah.
Why are you reading about Disneyland? Write it off.
If you're so woke, you definitely don't support anti-Semites. So how did you even get into the ride to know that there's a kiss?
Fact.
Fucking asshole.
Idiot. Idiot. There's
It's
always mad holes in like a lot of the cancel culture stuff. There's a lot of holes like that.
Well,
Where
sometimes
it's like, you're not supposed to
do you think they're just trying to rile up the people? You think they actually believe it?
believe.
The writers of that one? You think they're just trying to be like,
No, there were quotes from people. There were quotes from like the woke mob where they were like, it's just hard to believe that in 2021 we couldn't reimagine such a clearly non-consensual sexual act. It's like, I think you're watching it wrong.
yeah, it's a fairy tale.
Right? Like, are you just doing like a bunch of like Adderall and like a little bit of Oxycontin and then watching Snow White and like freaking out? Like, what is your deal?
I saw that Kristen Bell actually was quoted in it.
Oh, really?
The Kristen Bell.
No, I love Kristen Bell. Is this
know.
gonna make me hate her?
I think so.
There's no way Dax Shepard's that soft though,
Hold
right?
on.
He can't be that soft. And she's just in that house being soft as
Even
hell.
Disney star Kristen Bell, who voiced Anna in Frozen, said she had a serious chat with her kids about Snow White. Quote, don't you think it's weird that the prince kisses Snow White without her permission? Because you cannot kiss someone if they're sleeping, she told People magazine in 2018.
I don't like. Well, I'll say this.
Can you
I
kiss
think-
your love if they're sleeping? I can kiss Emily.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, that's dumb because that's like one of the most romantic
I wake
things
Emily
you
up
could do.
with my kisses. What's up?
One of the most romantic things you could
That's
do.
what I'm
Give
saying.
a little.
You wake up with a kiss?
Right.
That shit is cute as hell.
It's adorable.
Did the prince and Snow White meet beforehand, or were they strangers?
I don't remember the plot well enough. I
either.
think they might have been strangers. They couldn't have been complete strangers, right?
Yeah, but back then, dude, it was like you were just promised.
Keyword back then.
Yeah.
This was like a 1938 fucking cartoon. Why are we freaking out about it now? Like,
Shouldn't
India's still fucking setting up marriages. Like what?
India, yeah, they're arranged marriaging. Can we get on that? They're forcing their children to marry
I
the
have-
girl from down the road.
I got 4 in my family.
You got 4 arranged marriages, but were those
Arranged.
arranged or were they like purchased?
I would say I feel like they're the same.
Are they the same?
I don't know if they're purchased. I do know they were arranged.
Okay,
But I like to
we're
say they
getting
were
closer
purchased.
to the. We're getting closer to. you.
I don't want to bring my mom into this when it feels fucked up. I know she knows though.
I know she definitely knows. I wanted to text you. You don't have to read the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. The arranged marriage thing. That's brutal. Like, has the woke mob ever gone after arranged marriages, or do they stay out of other people's cultures because they're woke? That's a thought.
I don't think they go after arranged marriages.
You could be woke and not think Snow White was getting raped. I think you don't have to be like that woke. You can be a little woke.
I don't know, man. Disneyland did not. Like, if they're gonna change it, they're
Yeah,
gonna reimagine
if they change it, I'm upset.
Disneyland
Can
is.
we push back? Can we push back one time? Nobody pushes back no more.
But how many True Love's kisses are out there? You're gonna cancel True Love's kiss?
Why are we?
Fuck you.
Fuck you. It's a
You're
beautiful thing.
canceling True.
What do we
Love's
have to believe
kiss.
in? Religion's gone. True love is gone. What are we doing on the planet? What the fuck are we doing here? Why are we waking up?
I would like to.
We just wake up to work?
Would it be okay if I kissed you now? I feel love towards you. Mwah. Yay.
I don't know how I felt about that. Sorry.
It's bad news.
It's awful.
It's bad news.
Where are we going, man? Like,
I think it's just one way people are going.
It's one way people are going, and I think it's a small
weird, though.
minority. It's just weird that like everybody caters to the very small minority. That's
It's also
that
weird
affected.
that happens, and then Coca-Cola has like a seminar about true love's first kiss.
where they're like,
they're like-
be less white.
Yeah, be less white and stop kissing people while they're sleeping.
Right. No touching.
Jerry, you got to stop kissing people at snack time.
Fuck. Damn it, man. I love kissing people at snack time. Oy. Fucking upsetting stuff, man. All right. What we got,
What
kid?
up? I don't even know. We didn't really get that many articles here.
You know what I think's kind of cool?
What's up?
I kind of think it's so CVS is offering mental health stuff. Speaking of fucking woke ass idiots, mental health services are now at CVS. Go visit one. You need a goddamn shrink, you Looney Tunes. Jesus. Anywho, yeah, so CVS is offering on-site mental health shit for like communities that can't afford it but need it, which is so cool.
That is dope.
Huge step in like the right direction. I feel like that's going to be what a trend for CVS to start.
Yeah.
Super cool. Super cool. I think everybody should have access to
Would
mental
love
assistance.
that. Would be a Fire Flames docuseries of the first couple of CVS psychology appointments.
You think we're getting
You go in, you get a Cliff Bar and a fucking iced tea, and you just pour it out to some schmo. What shrink is going to work at CVS?
I think it's social workers. I don't think it's shrinks. I think
I
it's
will
social
say,
workers.
pharmacists work at CVS and they get paid cake.
Yeah, pharmacists make some bank.
So maybe CVS is about to pay that stupid money for some shrink daddies.
Shrink daddy.
Dude, I got my flu shot at a CVS one time,
feels sketchy.
and yeah, it was fucking
Did
weird.
you have to do it yourself?
No, I went into, like, you go in, you walk in, and then I like wait in this back room, and it was literally a box like built into. It's like aisle 3, 4, 5, and then like a box with like that just looked like a.
Like a plexiglass square.
It wasn't a
you walk into?
plexiglass square. It was like walls, but it wasn't attached on top.
Okay.
So it was just like 4 walls with space on top.
Like something you would get changed in like.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. And and you open it, and then it's like a faux doctor's office
Oh, like
in
a
the
full
middle
table?
of the CVS. Yeah, there was like a doctor table, and like it's set up and shit. And then like you sit there, and a pharmacist comes in and gets you with the vaccine. But it was like I was like sitting there, the thing was open.
I don't. You know, I always like you'll see like, oh, Walgreens now doing like fucking flu shots and shit.
Well, they're doing the COVID shots too.
Doing the COVID shots too, but I'm always like, yo, every time I'm in a Walgreens, like the most like eclectic characters are in there. Like
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get like a needle shoved into my arm amongst all
Nor
that
get like
wildness.
very vulnerable about my inner demons.
Yeah, that's true. You think they have a fake wall
No, they gotta have
where
the real
everybody
wall.
can hear you saying like, my dad fucking hits me. I don't know what to do. Like, what do you do? Like
You
everybody's
go to
listening?
pick up the milk, and you just are like, our CVS is just like.
You go to pay for your session at like the register, and she's just like, "It's on me. This one's on me, honey. Don't worry about it. Here's some gum. Also, it's bubble gum.
I feel like it was. Is it not free?
I don't know. It has to cost something.
I
right?
guess so. Yeah.
it might be free. I don't think it's free though. That seems like not a
Rolling
good
out
business
mental
move.
health. Their flu shots are free.
Is the flu shot free in general? Probably. Yeah, just like the vaccine's free.
Right.
Idiot.
If you're worried and not sure where to turn, you could start with Minute Clinic.
It's awesome. I'm really pumped about that.
Gonna need more than a minute, Doc.
If it's free, we've back when we were talking about like serious infrastructure issues way back in the day. Do you think the whole homeless, because most homeless people are obviously insane, you think that issue starts to get a little chipped away at if it's free and they get some help, or you think they're like past help?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like homeless people are way past CVS solving their problems.
I think probably you're right.
I would like to think that they can.
I would
But-
like to be optimistic about it,
Dude, I was just in Penn Station,
but
and
also
you round those people up like you gotta. That would take years to unravel that.
it would also take willingness, and I don't see that.
Yeah, I don't know who's doing that. Unfortunately, there's no money in saving homeless people. I don't think, and so for those reasons, you got to be the best person alive.
Yeah.
People probably do it, honestly.
Well, that's what social workers are for, right? Don't they do that shit?
That is just
Maybe not. Being a social worker, hats off to you.
Yeah, goddamn,
Better than me.
better than me.
Way better. I don't even buy Dylan, my best friend, birthday gifts.
Yeah,
and he doesn't buy me birthday gifts.
That's
We
how we
love each other.
That's how we roll.
That's how we roll.
That is
Because
how
honestly,
we-
once I start buying you shit, then you owe me, or you start buying me shit, then I gotta buy you shit. It's just a slippery slope.
Eventually, we will have to. We probably should,
Yeah.
because it'd be fun.
Speaking of birthdays, this is going to be released on Frankie's birthday, Wednesday. Happy birthday, Frankie.
Cinco de Frankie.
Cinco de Frankie.
What's on the agenda?
A whopping 26 for this guy.
What's on the agenda?
Nothing.
Yo, so speaking of the agenda, so on the 6th, on Thursday, my dad, like, he found this thing. It was like a tequila tasting at one of Frankie's favorite restaurants. It was like a tequila event at one of his favorite restaurants with like a fixed menu for Cinco de Mayo. And so he was like, yo, let's get tickets for Frankie's birthday. So he bought 3 tickets, whatever. I asked everybody. I didn't see the menu, though. So he asked everybody. Everybody was in. It was supposed to be a surprise for Frankie. And we bought it. So all of a sudden, Frankie, like, I think Frankie called me, or I was with Frankie. And he was like, by the way, like, are you fucking serious with this?
All right.
This is exactly the tone, bro.
Dude, are you fucking serious? That's how I say that phrase, but that phrase was not used.
You're like, are you fucking
I was like,
serious?
yeah, no, I was like, by the way, like I checked out the menu.
No,
I don't know
okay,
if
you're
you
right.
did.
You
Is the
started
menu
off
trash?
calm. It was a terrible menu.
I also
didn't
missed
know
where was
one
it?
item.
I missed it.
It's at this sick restaurant called Opus. It's a really nice steakhouse.
Okay.
So,
Bought 3
like-
tickets.
He bought 5 tickets. Me, everybody plus Sabrina.
Gotcha.
So 5 of us. And basically Frankie was just like, yo, he was just like, fuck you, man. Like I guess he thought I saw the menu because I like weird food, but I didn't see the menu, and I honestly didn't like the food on the menu. So he thought I did this because I liked the food, and I know that Frankie doesn't like weird food. So he was just like, fuck you, bro. Like, this is like a your birthday thing. And I was just like, hey, man, I'm sorry.
Yo, it's crazy how much you can botch a story.
I didn't botch any of it. I summed it up.
Brothers, Frankie, what doth you say?
Oh, yeah, what happened there? Fuckhead.
I almost don't even have the energy to just like argue with your nonsense.
Oh,
But,
fucking argue, you bitch.
no, but what happened was I looked at the menu. I showed Sabrina. I was like going through. I'm like, do you know what any of these dishes like, mean? Because I really didn't know.
What was that? What was the food?
They were all
random
they were-
shit, bro.
Like this is like a steakhouse, but it was all just like Spanish, beefs and like random like Spanish dishes, but they were in Spanish, so I couldn't. I was googling what they
It was
were.
random shit, bro.
Very
Really
random shit. So I just sent Joey. I was like, yo, by the way, like I went through the menu. I don't know what any of this shit is. Like, let me send it to you. And Joe was
No,
just
we were
like,
together.
oh, I was
we were
with you.
eating lunch
Oh, what's
together.
the fact?
So as
Where
soon
were
as
we?
I
Where
was,
were we?
So as soon
We were
as I
together.
was,
Sabrina was there
chiming
too.
so as soon as I was just like, as soon as I mentioned that as soon as I mentioned the restaurant, Joey's like, who told you?
Well,
it was
I
supposed to be a
mad.
fucking surprise.
It was supposed to be a surprise.
I'm
My
like-
dad is a dickbag. He's not listening. He might hear me though. I'm screaming in his house. He's a dickbag, and he told Frankie, he's like, "Oh, we're doing this for your birthday." So Frankie looked it up. Honestly, good thing because the menu sucked. But no, Frankie's actually right. He started off super calm. He was just like, "Did you see this menu?" But by the end of it, because I was just like, "You should just give it a chance. Like it could be really good." He got so heated. Like by the end, it escalated. Sabrina, am I wrong or am I right?
So let me just.
Right. You worded it correctly. You said this seems more like a you birthday thing.
No.
Hey!
Listen.
Fuck you.
But listen, he botched the beginning.
I-
You botched
All
the
right.
end. But if you two halves make a whole.
Two halves make a whole fucked up story that we fucked up.
I'm not even. But there was just the fact that I was just explaining. I was like, "Yo, like check it out for me. Like you check it out." And he's just like, "Dude, like you always think you fucking hate things, and then you like you always
That's
think
true.
you fucking hate things, and then
That's true though.
And then you love him?
and then you love them." I'm
Yes.
just like, "Listen, Joey, it sounds like maybe this is something we could do for your birthday."
No, you said it with some fury.
But I'm just
You
like,
said it with some feistiness, bro. Don't act like you were just so calm.
Frankie,
and
there had to
keen.
be some feisty, bro.
Oh, there was some snap. We were
Come
also
on.
about to eat. We were hungry. He was a
Sure.
little hangry.
Yeah, yeah.
All that was going on.
So
Where
where,
were
are
we-
we
where
going?
were we, Sabrina?
Where are we going for the birthday?
What?
We're not
Where-
going to Opus.
We're not going to Opus. We're going to PG's, our favorite steakhouse.
Nice.
Yeah, we're going to PG's, our favorite steakhouse down the road, which honestly, better off. Better off. But my point to Frankie was, yo, we go to PG's once a week. It's your birthday. Let's change it up. Let's get some Cinco de Mayo flair. I was just trying to spice things up a little bit.
Literally.
There was like 6 different tequilas. We were all going to get wasted.
Yeah.
Sound like a good time. But, you know. Guess not. Is that Wednesday or Thursday? That's Wednesday. We're going out. All right, cool. Oh, I gotta cancel some plans.
While Frankie has the spotlight, can we talk about the Rudy Giuliani situation?
Oh yeah, we forgot to talk about the.
because I watched the Tucker thing.
Yeah, I watched it too. Me and Dylan have completely different takes.
I just don't get it.
Well, yeah,
I think I'm too far
What do
out
you mean
of
you
the-
don't get it?
Like I just look at Rudy. Let's hear it from you, and then
I'm gonna basically. I believe what Rudy's saying, and Dylan just doesn't believe him. That's the difference in what our opinion.
I just look at it. I just don't believe a word he's saying.
But my question is, why?
I don't know why.
You,
I don't know why.
You never believe what Rudy says, though.
No fucking clue.
Why don't you believe it?
I'm
though?
gonna something to do with my mom.
I get that. I get that.
I genuinely don't know. But
I
like,
know.
if I had to just, I don't know why.
I get that.
Probably some fucking weird. I could trigger something of just like I'm in the kitchen. My mom's like, "Fucking Rudy Giuliani," and I'm just like, I must hate him now.
No, I get
And
that.
now I'm here.
The
Yeah,
the
I
born
just internalized
bias.
someone else's hatred, but I don't know.
Yeah, the born bias is real.
Yeah.
I have a question though, and I think I'm wrong actually. Was Rudy Giuliani a Democrat at one point?
Yes, he was.
Oh, he was. I was right about that. Suck a dick. I knew I was right about
So
something.
let's get the people in on the story here. Not everyone
yeah.
may know.
It's pretty
Right.
old news.
Yeah, it is. It's like a few days old, but we should still talk about it because it's fun. You got this?
I don't know what it is.
I don't really know what it is either, but basically, Rudy Giuliani was woken up in like the middle of the night. The FBI was knocking on his door with a warrant to confiscate every electronic item in his house. And I believe it's to look at his like communication with him and Donald Trump about Ukraine. Is that correct? Right. Frankie might want to take it from here because that's about the extent of my knowledge of the what happened. Oh well, the one thing which I'm curious to hear your view on.
The Hunter Biden thing.
Yeah, like they didn't take Hunter Biden's laptop, which was an electronic.
My
which was in
question,
there.
my question is, as you're saying, he was like, he was like, don't you want to take this one? It's Hunter Biden's, and they were like, no. Like,
Yeah.
it seemed like such a fake response,
I hear you.
and then he
there.
like hammered it home, and then my question was like, wait, Rudy Giuliani has Hunter Biden's laptop?
Yeah, because they're like putting together a case or some shit. No,
Why wouldn't he just release that shit?
because if you're putting together a case, you can't be.
Isn't
shit,
Hillary
I think
Clinton dancing with devils in the woods on his
Not on
laptop?
Hunter
He
Biden's.
said-
That's on Wiener's laptop.
mentioned-
We can't talk about that, Dylan. We can't talk about that anymore.
Well, we didn't say it.
he's
I just didn't know
mentioned-
whose laptop it was on. Sorry.
Well, the contents he says is very they're very illegal, so he can't just release videos of him, doing things with underage women and all the
Hunter
things
Biden.
that he's
Right,
mentioned is on it. I would assume.
that makes some sense.
Why couldn't he?
But
Why couldn't he release it? Everyone
could,
releases,
like, if you're-
everyone releases everything.
I've seen a
No, they
lot of
get
pictures
leaked.
of
They
his
get
dick.
leaked.
I have seen a lot of pictures of his dick.
right, a lot of them
Oh
did
yeah,
get
Hunter
leaked.
Biden. Yeah,
That's from the laptop.
Yeah, that's from.
Yeah,
the
that's
laptop.
all from the laptop. That's been released.
I know
It got
that.
banned now, I think. I don't know if you can find that anymore.
So
I'm not looking for it,
so
but
they're
what
not-
a dick on that guy.
Yeah.
Just to get back to that real quick. What a dick. But other than that, man sucks. But continue, Dylan. What were you going to say?
I just like Hunter Biden's laptop is such a. I didn't realize it was in Rudy Giuliani's possession.
Yeah.
That
So-
boggled my brain. Like I'm just like I didn't.
I was surprised,
He has
too.
his laptop.
I was surprised too. But I did think it was it is weird if they were told to take all electronics and they left one thing behind. That is odd. Would you say? I would say that's odd.
And then I was just like, well, just release the thing. What else is on that thing that's incriminating? Does it incriminate Biden himself?
Yeah, he read or it supposedly does, allegedly. Remember he made that YouTube video we watched way back where he was like reading
I'm just saying.
the whole Biden crime family like yarn on a board thing he did.
Seems like he's blowing smoke. That's all I'm saying.
That's
So
what you
anyway-
would think. I don't see smoke.
So
Let it
another-
I don't
out.
see
Let
the
it
smoke.
out then.
So
if you got
another
it.
thing. So another thing has been talked about recently is about that situation with Giuliani is that I believe so he knew that he mentioned in the interview he knew he was under investigation, but he also knew that a few months ago the FBI raided his iCloud account and he was notified of it after the fact, but they took all of his emails, all of his messages, everything. On all
After?
he was
I feel like
notified,
you should
Or during, maybe.
imagine you just get a notification. We're
We've
about
taken
to
all your shit.
or maybe his
Too late. Nice dick.
maybe his lawyer maybe his lawyer found out or whatever it was, but so they found out. So it's just kind of like, why are you raiding his house if you have all of his electronics in the cloud? It's just like, it kind of seems like it's more of a publicity, like, fuck you.
Well, also what I thought was
Oh,
confusing
okay.
was
I could see that.
I thought it was confusing that he supposedly had offered all of his electronics to the Department of Justice already. Like he was like, he wanted it, take it, and they didn't want to take it, and then they basically broke down his door to get it, which that's just weird. But he did say that they were super nice, like the FBI people were super respectful, which is nice. But back to, I don't care about what happened. What I think is hilarious is that, like, I believe him and you don't. So, and it's, of course, it's a bias thing, but
Yeah.
which it would,
We know
it would
this.
be, but it would be either
I'm not
way.
even, and it's not
It
something
would-
I like actually care about. You know what I
Right,
mean? It's
right.
just like I'd look at it and I'm
and
like,
if it was somebody on the other side,
Yeah.
I would not believe him
And
for
I would
probably
believe
no
it.
reason also. But with Rudy Giuliani, what specifically? Why do we feel like he's such a snake, Rudy? Like I feel like
to me? Question
no,
to
no,
me?
kind of in general, because I feel like, oh,
What?
I'm calling you out there, Cormio. I'm looking at you. Put your fucking headphones on before I come over there and fucking staple them to your head.
I don't need them on my fucking ears.
I'll staple that shit to your head. I feel like my whole life I never heard. I also never paid attention, but I never heard people like fucking Rudy.
No.
Ever. Until like this year,
I
because he was
never
defending
heard-
Trump.
Oh, you wonder why? What about Roger Stone? He was.
I didn't even know who he was.
yeah,
he
the-
was
the only
Trump's
people-
other attorney.
Yeah, the only
and
reason people
they
hate-
raided his house. You know, I mean, it's a pattern.
No. The rating thing, I know it has to do
The
with Trump.
hatred.
I'm talking about the hatred. Before
Anyone
the
that's
rating.
associated with Trump, anyone who's Trump's boy is hated.
Right. So
That's
my
it.
point is, it's just
flat.
because of
So
Trump.
Dylan,
Yeah.
you just said that out loud, and you're still saying you hate him.
No, I
And
don't.
you don't know why.
I don't hate him. I actually don't hate him. It's just like my first instinct
He's
is
like,
just
I
like
gotta not tell the truth.
he's full of
Okay.
I don't know why though. Well, I
Right.
do know why because of like he's on Trump's side, and I don't
I
like.
just said that.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
I'm
no,
with
we knew that.
I'm
We knew
admitting.
that.
Yeah, I don't
Right.
care. Like I.
Right.
Yeah, I'm with that.
I think it's hilarious.
I don't really. It's just two totally different stories.
Right.
Because Rudy Giuliani was like defending the whole time with the election being rigged, and I don't believe that.
Right.
Which is
Right.
like a huge schism in the world.
Right. So, what I also thought was interesting in that video that we just watched with Tucker and Rudy was that the way he talked about the lawsuit with him defending Trump, where he was just like, "Oh, I believe these things, and that's why I'm defending it because I believe Donald Trump." So, it just begs it begs me to ask the question of like the hatred. Like you could hate Trump, but to hate somebody who believes Trump seems so like extra.
I don't hate him.
I'm not
though.
saying you hate him. I'm saying, but people hate him.
Oh, people
You know what I mean?
definitely
Like,
hate- well, they,
isn't that
they hate.
odd?
Yeah, but that whole hate it's very complex.
It is complex, yeah.
Like those people don't have anything else going on but to hate Rudy Giuliani and Trump and all of his boys.
Right.
Like that's what they do. That's their sport. We're rooting for the Yankees to win. They're rooting for Rudy Giuliani to fuck off and die or something. You know what I mean?
right. Or jerk off. Never mind. I was thinking of the
Get
Borat
caught by
thing.
Borat. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Like I don't actually. I'm not married to any of these opinions, but they're just things inside me.
Right.
You know what
I have plenty of those.
Like, you know what I mean? I don't really know where or why, and I don't really. Tomorrow I'll go and fuck off with something else. You know what I mean?
But you do pose a very good point of not necessarily release everything, but I don't get, Frankie, maybe you can help me here. But I don't really understand why it seems like a lot of cases as of late, it's like even the what's his name? The My Pillow guy with all the evidence. He was on Jimmy Kimmel recently. You know that My Pillow guy?
Yeah.
Who was like a Trump guy?
Yeah.
He was on Jimmy Kimmel. Did you see that?
No.
Dude, so that guy was on Jimmy Kimmel recently, and I mean, he was a crack addict, and he had his whole history. Everybody kind of knows his history or
I
whatever.
didn't know he was a crack addict.
Yeah, he was like a crack addict. Then he started My Pillow, and he's a success story. He's over crack, all that. He's like a religious guy, whatever. So that's his story,
Kinda
sort of.
sweet.
Right. So he just when he gets on Jimmy Kimmel, he's like this nice, Southern. Like, he was so happy to be there. He's like so excited. And Jimmy Kimmel was just fucking like shitting on him. He was just being such a dick. And I was just like, oh, this is like mean. It was like mean. But I honestly forgot where I was going.
Well, you were just saying that. It's just Jimmy Kimmel are obvious lefty.
Right. But no, I was going to make a point about
There's no civil. You're saying like civil discourse, like he was just so mean to him. He didn't even like give him a chance, kind of thing.
Right, but that's not even where I was. Oh no, I was going to the lawsuit. So what he was talking about with Jimmy was that he has all this evidence. Remember, he came out with those YouTube videos where he had the evidence of like the voting machines being fraudulent, like bullshit or whatever. And you don't remember that? Where he came out. Oh, so he came out like way back when the election was happening, and came out and he was like, I have evidence, and he released like this hour-long YouTube video explaining stuff, but he didn't release any of the evidence. So my question is, what is with the whole dangling the carrot of the evidence? Because while I do understand you probably can't release some evidence, we gotta see something at some point. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see I want to know what's the evidence. Like, I want to see something.
I would like to see it too.
You know?
I'm with it.
So, Frankie, what's up? Like, what? You're my answers guy.
My allotted time has expired.
Did you have another edible today? No. Well, whatever. That's my point. Is I'm annoyed at not getting any of the evidence that is claimed to exist.
It goes all ways.
Definitely goes all ways. It's just at this moment it happens to be
Mad
in one
people blow
direction.
smoke.
Yeah, mad people blow smoke, but also I can't rule it as smoke until it's done. And it's just never done. It's never ending. It's still going on. You know what I mean? I need it to end before I can blow smoke.
It can't
Say it's
end
smoke.
because then where do the TV ratings go?
Yeah, but are they doing it for TV ratings? I guess they are. I mean, a year, like
They-
4
everyone-
months later, you're putting the My Pillow guy on Jimmy Kimmel. What the fuck is he doing on Jimmy Kimmel?
What is he doing on Jimmy Kimmel?
Just to shit on him. You just want to shit on him.
I'll say that there's definitely going to be some tension in the air whenever this Maricopa County audit thing finishes.
Okay, what is
Oh,
this?
yeah,
I
talk
don't know
about
what
that
this
a little
is.
So Arizona Maricopa County.
Okay.
It's one of the challenged election areas.
Okay.
Okay. That was, they said, overnight all the ballots came in, blah blah blah, whatever. So the Maricopa County legislation is Republican. Okay. So they hired like an outside company to do a full on audit on all of the ballots. So that was like a few weeks ago. So they took the entire whatever big stadium in Arizona and they have them going through. I think they already have like downloaded they've taken all of the ballots, all the ballot boxes, and like downloaded all the info. And they have a Twitter account like that says all, you
Gives
can
you
go
updates.
on 24/7. It's all videoed surveillance. You can go online and see it. But now they just uploaded, they tweeted a couple days ago that they have finished, downloading the ballots, and now they're going to the forensic analysis. So basically they're taking each ballot and putting it through like UVs and seeing if there's any like human oils on the hands and all the shit. I don't know what. So by the end of it, it's just like what they're going to come out and either say there was or was not issues here, and like if there is, then what? A bunch of people are just going to flip the fuck out and say
Right.
this was fucking bullshit because there's no actual fix to anything. It's
Right.
like,
It's not like they're going
what's
to
done is done.
shoo Trump back into office. That's
It's
not
more-
going to happen.
Yes, it's more for them to like figure out how to fix it in the future, but it's like people are gonna fucking lose their mind if they're like, oh, there was this many fake ballots, and it's crazy.
What do you
amount. I
think they'll have like 4 or
I'm
5
not assuming
cops?
anything, but I'm just saying if it is.
You think they'll have like what 4 or 5 cops on at the Capitol for that one? Maybe 6 if we have
Seven?
if it's Sunday and we have some people off on the day.
I'm just saying there's never any, this is what's shitty about politics and what's dope about sports. At the end of the fucking year, there's a champion. There's a
Right.
definitive answer.
Right.
Politics, it's always he said, she said.
Mm-hmm.
She said, he said. There's never fucking facts or straight up. Like a liberal never conceits, a conservative never conceits.
I don't know
And
if
for
that's-
someone who finds himself like kind of trying to find some middle ground here, it's fucking confusing.
Right. I get that. I agree. It is confusing. Like
I'm just like, was it?
it's also like especially with this one, because there's still like debate and there's still investigation going on and shit. There's no like sure, like liberals have quieted down a little bit on because they're not shitting on Trump every day, but there's still so much like animosity on either side.
Yeah.
You know, it hasn't really calmed down that much post election. And I was just hoping everything would shut up, but it's not.
No, I don't think
Also,
I think
really quick on that investigation, I hear like the left people are like shouting about how they hired they're like, oh no, they hired a bunch of QAnon people to do the investigation.
Right.
Like that's bullshit.
Right,
There's
so-
no way they hired QAnon.
Do you want to know
So
what?
that-
My mom literally just texted me and said, she
Like,
literally,
they
I was
couldn't
checking
have,
my
right?
watch. My mom literally just texted me and said they hired a Trump conspiracy theorist to do the thing.
That seems
So,
insane
I
to me.
have-
Here we go. We're getting some facts, baby.
I've been hearing that all over
All
the place.
right, here we go.
I haven't looked
Let's
into
go
it at
with
all.
some shit. The Yankees all the way. Let's get some facts. I'm sitting up.
Let's go. Oh, Dylan's posture is up.
What's the truth there? Who's doing the investigation?
So
Right.
I'm
Good
just gonna-
question, Dylan. Let's find an answer for you.
Because listen, the CDC guy, Fauci's own guy, did the investigation and the thing. Conflict of interest.
No, it wasn't even Fauci's guy. It was China's guys, right?
It
It was
was
the
yeah,
WHO. The WHO's guys.
Yeah,
Either
but
way,
it was like
conflict
people-
of interest.
Conflict of interest over
Conflict.
there. Left issue, conflict of interest.
Big conflict.
The right, we got some conflicts of interest over here. Let's investigate.
I have another fucking crazy thing I heard.
What's
This
up?
was from somebody's mouth, not a news article, and I heard it one time from one person. I won't mention their name, but I gotta hear somebody acknowledge this. They said that the teachers federal I don't know if it was the teachers union or who the fuck it
So you're
was.
getting my mom. My mom just perked up in her
Maybe
seat.
she can answer this
Right.
because I'm sure I know what her answer is going to be, but I need to hear somebody tell me this. They paid a dickload of money to the CDC
to keep them from closing.
to keep the schools from opening.
Yeah.
Is that
It
true?
just came out like
Mom?
Freedom of Information Act. They just got were able to get the documents that has the conversations between the union and CDC.
Okay, is the union and
By
the
way,
conversations
maybe get a
incriminating?
little more, maybe
Well, I heard
do
that
some more
today.
studying before your podcast.
First of
guys.
all, eat my dick. I
This
also
is the time I have to do it. The
I
whole
literally-
vibe is we're figuring it out
we're
live.
figuring it out. Like I heard this today, like on the way out of the office.
Well, we got to do one thing at a time. Who's doing the investigation for the Arizona County?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm throwing a bunch of shit at the wall
Just-
here.
okay, so
I just typed Trump into the Google search on this iPad. First thing, Trump. Second thing, Trump is not racist. Third thing, Trump. I don't like black people counting my money.
Is that the three most common
I don't know.
Trump Googles?
And then the next thing is Tiana Trump's OnlyFans.
Oh, nice. Is this my history? No, JK. Is it my history? Might be. How you doing? Donald Trump, what up?
Trump Arizona investigation.
Is that you playing that too?
that's me.
So.
Oh.
They tried to
Oh, the Democrats are suing to stop it.
So basically, what I had what I had researched was basically like right when the audit started, like Rachel Maddow and everyone just went off and was like, "It's all rigged and it's QAnon." But I mean,
feel like
all I've seen is like a
strong.
video of like
We can't trust Rachel
All
Maddow,
I've
right?
seen is the CEO of the company, which is like something ninjas. It's like computer ninjas or
Investigation
something.
ninjas.
I'm thinking about
Cyber
something.
Oh yeah,
ninjas.
Rachel Maddow, doesn't she fucking suck? I just saw her
Depends
face.
on where you are in the
No,
political
I mean
spectrum.
it does, but I feel like
to some
if you're
people,
middle,
to some
she
people,
sucks.
she's a hero, and to some people, she's the devil.
She doesn't seem like the devil, but I wouldn't. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna
We're
say.
middle guys.
We're middle guys, and like I don't like her.
Okay.
Joe
okay,
doesn't think
I
she's
have I have a.
Would but hate her. JK would not.
Okay, I have a video of the CEO talking about like responding to the accusations.
Okay,
Is that good?
that sounds
Yeah, that's
legit.
great.
Just a couple of guys trying to get to the bottom of something. An hour into
Frank-
the podcast, they really didn't prepare for that well.
Frankie cuts to the interview, and it's like some guy in like a basement with like a Trump hat on and shit, and like a big Q sweater on his like thing. It's like what? I'm not. This isn't biased at all. This is a very fair investigation. It's kind of exactly what I was expecting. I just feel like I find it hard to believe the county would hire a conspiracy theorist to do this amongst this political climate. That's my point.
Yeah, but conspiracy theories is a very slippery slope. Like,
It's
you're
also-
a conspiracy theorist.
But yeah, because I like aliens.
Can I roll it? And then
Yeah.
we'll-
They're here.
But
What
yeah.
do you want? It's facts.
They're really bothered the way our country is being ripped apart right now. We want a transparent audit to be in place so that people can trust that the results, so we can get everyone on the same page. If we go through here and we don't find any fraud, I'm going to be ecstatic.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm going to love that. And I want to be able to tell people that. If we go through here and we find fraud, I want to fix it so that our country and democracy works. I know you guys want to paint me as like some bad guy in here. I'm involved in this and putting everything on the line with my company
And
because I
reputation.
care about our country. There's a
He seems like he's on the verge of tears.
Yeah.
He does seem emotionally
does.
affected.
Oh wait, that wasn't like a.
He's also probably getting mad
bothered
hate
with
mail
me.
right now.
That was like a short version of it, I think.
I feel like QAnoners don't cry, so therefore he's not a conspiracy theorist.
I haven't seen a QAnoner cry.
In conclusion,
Have you been in the same room? Have you seen them in the same room? Yeah. In conclusion, that guy. I mean, he seems like a normal enough guy. But how do you judge? He's got a mask on. He's wearing a mask.
It's also a he said she. Unless I see, he said he's not. Lefties are
Right.
saying he is.
Where
Lefties
how
are
do you-
never going to be like he's not.
But why do they say? Can we?
Because
go to,
it's a game. It's
does
a
he-
fucked up game that's never going to end.
But he might have a QAnon Twitter or something. Like that's information that should be at the forefront, wouldn't you think? What's this man's name? What's the guy's name, bro? Doug Logan. Very generic name.
Doug Logan,
There's a
QAnon Cyber
billion.
Ninja.
I would have to assume that anything you search on Google will be very bad.
No. Oh my God. First thing that comes up is Doug Logan, Cyber Ninja's Twitter. Okay, let's see. Cybersecurity consulting company. Yeah, it's a consulting company. I feel like saying that they're Q guys is aggressive. I think we've been talking about this for too long as well. But,
And then to go back to the thing about schools, it actually is the same thing I said to you when we were downstairs. My mom just said she's been open the whole time.
I know.
So it doesn't apply when your mom was like, it's.
Oh,
I guess it's like a California thing.
Yeah, there's certain places that schools are. I think it's probably also by like geographic. No, like it depends on your state. It's probably not like because obviously they're not gonna be like every school is shut down. It's up to the states, right? Fuck. I'm. You know what I'm done doing today?
Speculating.
Yes, I'm done saying things, talking about things I have no fucking idea.
It's fun
what
to
I'm talking
explore,
about.
though.
It's fun to explore. It's also exhausting.
It is exhausting.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell a story. New York is fully back for this reason, right? Okay. We're just gonna pivot.
Okay.
So I went in an Uber ride.
Oh.
I went in an Uber ride and I miss small talk with Uber drivers. Like you get in a cab and you make that small talk. I feel like I've just been not in an Uber enough to like kind of do that. So me and Emily went out to dinner with Dan Wall and his new fiance. They were lovely. Fiance dinners. It was like how'd you do it? How'd we do it? Oh, that's so cute.
Fuck you guys. Oh, are you happy? Oh.
Be careful with True Love's kiss, boy.
I know.
It'll fucking get you.
May I kiss you?
So we get in the Uber and Emily starts on with this, starts just making so much small talk with the guy because he immediately ripped an illegal U-turn immediately. Right when we got in the car and Emily was
New York
like,
City,
"Oh,
baby."
legal U-turn," and then they started talking about this illegal U-turn, and I was kind of like really trying to sit and be quiet, but Emily was kind of tipsy and was like feeling herself, and she just started going in with some small talk with this guy, and I swear to God, this guy was just like, he just felt like everyone's uncle. You know what I mean? Like as soon as I got in the car, I was like, this is a guy who's just.
I trust him.
I trust him. He's driving. I trust him. He's got a 4.94, and I trust him with my life.
And he earned that shit.
So he starts telling us this story of, he's like, oh yeah, he was African. I'm gonna do the accent. I got a ticket. Let's see if I can get it. I got a ticket one time. I was in Brooklyn. Brooklyn, they get me for tickets all the time. All the time, Brooklyn, they get me for tickets. I make a U-turn, I get a ticket. This other time. I'm gonna butcher the story, but we were talking about politics. I'm just gonna pivot. Here we go. This fucking guy, okay? He's lovely.
Frankie's gonna love this story.
So he's basically telling us a story of he got tickets and he went to court, hired a lawyer for $100, and then just basically defended himself in the court of law. And when he went and did it, he found out who the judge was, and his lawyer was like, listen, this is like a tough case. Like, I don't know if you're going to get yourself off for this one, but like, good luck, and I'm here to help like with whatever you need. So the guy calls the cop to the stand. This woman who gave him the tickets. Baller moves. And he gets up. He's an Uber driver and has no bar or whatever, no license to law. And he goes, so when he's telling us the story, he goes, I get pulled over and she gives me 4 tickets. The first ticket, it says I was not wearing my seatbelt. I said, woman, I'm wearing my seatbelt as we talk right now.
Woman.
I'm wearing the seatbelt now. Why are you giving me it? She said, I'll see you in court if you have such a problem with it. Which was weird. What the fuck? So the guy goes to court.
Would she have done that if he was white?
So he goes to court. Goes to court and he brings her to the stand. So he brings her to the stand. He goes, Judge, I bring this woman to the stand and I say, the first ticket, I was not wearing my seatbelt. I wear my seatbelt the whole time. She goes to the car. She comes back. She says, I'm not wearing my seatbelt. I was wearing my seatbelt the whole time. The judge goes, was he wearing a seatbelt? She goes, I can't remember. And the judge goes, well, yeah, blah, blah, blah. First ticket, dismissed.
Let's go.
Guy gets his ticket dismissed. Second ticket, the woman said that my windows were too tinted. So I asked her on the stand, I say, what instrument did you measure the tintedness of my window? She could not name the instrument. Second ticket, dismissed.
Let's go.
Third ticket. She said that I did not have my registration. I show the judge all the proof of my registration. I show her all the proof. All the registrations are there. Third ticket. Dismissed.
This guy's plowing through tickets.
Fourth ticket. I lied a little for this one. I was speeding in the zone, 30 and a 20. It was a new sign, though. She gives me off. Fourth ticket. Dismissed. I butchered that story, but...
You missed essential details, but still a beautiful story. That man, like...
New York is back, though. Fucking sorry for that terrible story. But New York is back, I'm telling you. I'm
telling you, this guy got off of 4 tickets. New York's back. That's some New York shit. And he whipped an illegal Yui. That's some New York shit. Yo, what did you just... Last thing I'm going to say, I think we should wrap up. What'd you used to call a U-turn? What do your parents call U-turns?
Yui.
Yui?
Rip a Yui. Make a Yui.
My mom would say Yui, but I'm pretty sure... I don't think I made this up. I'm pretty sure my mom used to say this. Frankie? U-burger? U-burger. Yeah, my mom used to say, whip a U-burger. Fucking sick way to say U-turn. U-burger?
U-burger.
Baller.
I like that.
GG, man.
That reminded me of that story that I'm not going to tell. Everyone.
That's restraint, brother. Yo, love you guys. Have a sick-ass week.
Have a sick week.